Hello, today we'll be pitching to you UPCEA, the University, Professional, and Continuing Educational Association, and, more specifically, its eDesign Collaborative. Let's get started. So to begin, we'd like to clarify how the Educational Design Collaborative, or EDC, fits into UPCEA. UPCEA is the organization that houses the eDesign Collaborative. As a member of UPCEA, you have access to the EDC, the Educational Design Collaborative, which is targeted to specific members of UPCEA. However, before going in depth on EDC, we'll look at UPCEA as a whole. First things first, let's take a look at UPCEA's target audience. Generally speaking, UPCEA is an organization geared towards adults working or aspiring to work in higher education and online learning across the U.S. The EDC is geared specifically towards higher education instructional design teams. Remember, EDC is one component of the UPCEA organization. The EDC is primarily a space for instructional designers, multimedia developers, and team administrators. As we said before, the EDC is a subunit within the UPCEA organization. UPCEA, and specifically its Educational Design Collaborative, provides a few perks to members. You have access to a community of professionals, all of whom are interested in the best practices in online course creation. To be more specific, the EDC offers networking opportunities and professional development for higher educational design teams who are looking to improve themselves professionally and help their organizations advance in online education through best practices in designing online instruction. As a UPCEA member, you would of course have access to the specific benefits of being involved with the EDC. However, UPCEA as a whole has a plethora of member benefits. UPCEA offers professional development opportunities such as conferences, seminars, and certificate-based courses that allow for members to level up in their career and strengthen their resumes. Networking opportunities include the aforementioned conferences and seminars, but also CORE, which stands for Collaborative Online Relationships. This provides a social media style approach to connecting with others. You can direct message members, post on the forum, and follow discussion threads, and even see what is being posted on the UPCEA Twitter right there in the interface. UPCEA also offers research and benchmarking through their fee-based consulting services. We mentioned CORE earlier as a networking opportunity, but it also contains job listings for entry, mid, and senior level positions in online education and higher education. So, what are the UPCEA's objectives? Just to reiterate, their primary objectives are networking, professional development, and research and publications. Let's take a look at the standards set by UPCEA. UPCEA provides research and benchmarking data that allows for organizations to see how their online learning stacks up to other organizations and helps them to determine what benchmarks they should be achieving through online learning. This research and benchmarking data is offered through UPCEA's fee-based consulting services and headed by Director Jim Fong at UPCEA's Center of Research and Strategy. Let's now take a closer look at what the EDC looks like. The EDC, again, is part of UPCEA. Within the EDC at UPCEA, there is an advisory council consisting of a chair and vice chairs that work to facilitate the EDC vision. Each vice chair has a team of volunteers that assist with various tasks and duties. We don't have any data specifically on how many members are within the EDC component of UPCEA, so we'll return to looking at UPCEA as a whole. UPCEA has 6,000 individual members, 20 partner organizations, and 67 corporate partner organizations. Let's talk a little more about the UPCEA by the numbers, looking specifically at memberships. For individuals, memberships start as low as $65 annually. UPCEA is a one-stop shop for both individuals and organizations, so organizations have memberships with UPCEA as well. Nonprofit and for-profit organizations can expect to pay anywhere between $980 to $1,470 annually, and private and public research organizations can expect to pay between $3,000 and $4,900 annually. A fun fact for all watching, George Washington University is one of the organizations that has a membership with UPCEA, meaning that you as a GWU student can join UPCEA at no additional cost. UPCEA offers a variety of memberships, not only individual memberships, institution, corporate, system office memberships, which are regionally accredited colleges and universities, nonprofit and for-profit affiliates, emeritus for retired individuals, and even transitional memberships for those in between jobs and looking for their next career adventure in online learning in higher education. EDC has its own specific annual conference, the Think Tank Roadshow. This year, the theme of the conference will be Facilitating Online Teaching Excellence, and it will take place on February 26th at Appalachian State University. Sign up today, and you can still qualify for the early bird rate. Besides the EDC conference, UPCEA as a whole offers two major conferences. In April of this year, the annual UPCEA conference will take place virtually. UPCEA also hosts SOLA Plus R, an annual summit for online leadership administration plus roundtable. This year, the SOLA Plus R conference already took place virtually from February 2nd to the 4th. Stay tuned for the 2022 SOLA Plus R conference. The EDC branch of UPCEA doesn't have its own publications, but UPCEA does. UPCEA releases an annual publication, Unbound, which looks at 6 distinct categories of educational technology and online learning. Those categories are leadership, engagement, online, innovation, research and policy, and global. Take a look to see subtopics that can be found. This year, UPCEA is releasing Unbound in small digestible chunks rather than as one large one-time issue. Thank you for watching. We hope you feel inspired to join UPCEA's Education Design Collaborative. Don't forget, as a GWU student, you're just a few clicks away from becoming a member yourself.